Okay, so I'm Aditya and I'm from Riverside School and I run a organization called Concept Crew. So we basically make stuff and my partner makes stuff. It's a hobby to make stuff. So we create stuff as we like. So this is one of the things that we have created. It's called a mouse glove.
Everyone ready with the paper?
So a mouse glove is basically an alternative to any mouse. So it can move in a laptop, so there's my laptop, right? And advertise it. So the pointer you can see it's moving.
Anyone else paper?
And
Ready to take it
if I
from?
click on mine, you ask me password, I can type it.
Okay, pull the paper this way.
And then log in. So basically there is an alternative, and because it's very easy, it's simple, it is also known as a gaming glove. Because fast, responsive, and gamers don't need to have a mouse for it. So it's called a gaming glove. We named it gaming glove. So that's one thing. Another thing is a ferrite torite, or you can say a juice leaf. Basically, just suppose there's a 1 volt battery, and it's empty. It's like 0.3 volts, and there is 3 volt battery. It requires at least 1.5 volts. So what if I plug it into it? What will happen is that the LED will light, because the ferrite torite acts as a transformer and extracts the extra juice out of the battery and extracts all the energy that is left, and then it will light up. And it also increases the voltage through the transistor. This is a night lamp which basically works on the principle of an LDR. In LDR is basically a light dependent resistor. So if I keep it in the sunlight, the LED will stop glowing. Because of the LDR. More the sunlight, the resistance will be more, and more resistance will cause the LED to not light up. But if there is no sunlight, the resistance will be decreased and the LED will light up. So you can keep it at your homes. Suddenly when the light goes off, it can show you like a way throughout your house. So it can be like a precautionary measure for your house. This is a generator, very simple AC generator. Not much. I cannot move it because I got a blister yesterday by soldering. But I'll try. It's not happening. Does anyone want to try? Can anyone try? Okay. So just move it and wait. Do it in a way and it should move like this. It should move freely. Try it. See, a little bit. Sparking only a bit. See.
Yes.
Yeah, it's sparking. We don't have a proper shaft for it. If you have a proper shaft, then it will light up more. And it works on the principle of electromagnetism. So the magnet basically cuts the field lines of copper wire, and by cutting the field lines of copper wire, it produces a flux. The flux induces the current into the copper wire, and that is electricity.
Has everyone got that?
And the second last thing we have is a portable heater. It's a portable heater because of the internal resistance of copper wire. A copper wire has a lot of internal resistance inside. So when I pass the current to it, the resistance will give a lot of heat, and that heat can be used as heat energy for warming ourselves up. The last thing that I have is a plastic chair. Okay, so this is a plastic chair completely made out of plastic except that seat cover, that's of textile. But otherwise everything is of plastic, and specifically plastic bottles. I have tested it with 102 kgs. And that was pretty comfortable. It can take up to 130 kgs and even more. So if anyone wants to try, please happily sit on it, and I'm damn sure you'll be very comfortable. Don't worry, it was very durable.
Total bottle.